Hi guys, it's Belle here and I am back with day 18 of Junk Journal January 2024, hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. All the links will be left down below. Don't forget to check those out. And today's one is borders. Now, after yesterday's very bright one, I'm going to go neutral again. We are just past the middle of the signature and I want to go neutral, and I'm going to do it on this page. So what I decided was borders. I also think of frames when I think of borders, which then made me think of putting something behind a frame or a photograph or something like that, and that's where my mind kind of went. So I got some card and some dies. So I had these metal nesting dies, and I took some eco dyed card and then some tea dyed. It's not too thick because I was thinking this is going to need 3 layers, and I'm going to kind of do a layer. So this has to go this way because I've already measured it and rounded the corners, and then this will go behind it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to ink these up. I've got some walnut stain and I just want to ink the inside edges. I'm trying to work out which way I want that, which looks better. I think this way. And I'm just going to ink the inside edges to really give some definition between the frames, like so. And then this one. Yeah, so it just made me think of that, and then that made me think of pictures and looking through, and yeah, we're going back to neutrals. Had some fun playing with some bright colours yesterday. Now we're back in the grungy neutrals. Which is kind of my happy place. But yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up so that they are where they're supposed to be, because I want it kind of the same all the way around. I'm trying to find my clips because I'm going to quickly clip that in place. Excuse me reaching, guys, because then I can tell, yeah, see here, I need to trim some of that. So I'm going to do that now. And I shouldn't need to ink around this border. Oh, that moved. I shouldn't need to ink around it, but I may just do that just quickly. I mean, the edges shouldn't show too much because I'm going to have a border around them as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to glue the edges of this together because I want to leave a gap here. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I'm just going to glue the edges of this. I deliberately chose eco dyeing and tea dyed paper that had some patterning to it. Well, obviously eco dyeing normally does have patterning, but you know what I mean, that had a little bit of interest so that it was different. Gave you more to look at, I guess. So let's bring the page back now, and this is going to go onto here like so. Obviously I don't want that blue bit in the middle, so I have a scrap of Edith Holden page that I want part of the writing but not the whole thing. So that is going to get stuck down like so. have the page on. Okay, so just like that. Don't move too much. Should have really taken the glue off first, shouldn't I, guys? Right, so that's going to get stuck down like so. So that it's just, I don't want the blue peeking out at all for this page. I want it to all be neutrals with pops of maybe the odd bit of colour, but not that blue. Okay, and the other thing is I'm going to put some acetate, cellophane, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to use a window envelope for this behind this. So I'm just going to roughly cut this because I need to give enough of a border that it can stick, but obviously it can't be bigger than this piece, which it kind of is there, so I'll trim that a bit more. So I'm going to use this as my window envelope. And I'm going to stick it with this bit. This is where the cellophane is. I mean, it doesn't matter actually which way I do it. I was just going to stick it like that because it makes sure it's more secure, but it actually doesn't matter because it's going to be flat. So yep, so let's glue that. So I'm going to glue around here and here, just to make sure I get good coverage and the edge is stuck down. Again, it doesn't matter too much. And make sure it's all behind so I don't see any of that white envelope. I was thinking of trying doodling, you know, the beautiful doodle borders that you often see that people make. But one, that takes too long, and two, that's not something I normally do, doodling. And I didn't want to be experimenting with how long it takes on camera. But I may try and do some of that often. Now, I already like that. So I have an option. I have some stickers, some vellum stickers, which could work. I had another one. Where's that one gone to? Normally, I would use dried flowers, but I know not everyone's got dried flowers, but most people have die cuts, or they might have cutouts from a magazine. Where did that other one go to? Because I think it was a blue one or a nice green one. We've got a purple here. I quite like the purple. I have no idea where that's gone to. How frustrating. Let's have a look. I've got some of these ones too. It's a large yellow one. Do I like the yellow one? As I said, normally I would use dried flowers, but I wanted to give, there it is, a better option. I think I'm going to go with this one, you know. Yeah, so these are just some stickers I got. I did show these in a haul a little while ago. Now, again, I need to think about where this is going to be positioned on here. So let's think about this. I could start sticking it down. If I stick it down just the bottom bit, or if I hold it in place on the bottom bit, let's do that. Let's hold it in place because I want to be able to unstick this and get it. And I'm doing it this way around, guys, because it's easier for me to do that. And I just want to be able to stick it where I know I want it. Oh, no, let go. So let's have a quick look. If I just put it down very, very loosely. Let go, let go, let go. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. So the sticker's now in there. We rub that down flat. The sticker's now in there like that. And I am now going to stick this down. Now I'm wondering if double-sided sticky tape might be the best thing to do this with. Yes, let's use that for this. I don't often use this, but sometimes I just feel like it works better. Right, let's again move this so I have a flat surface to work on. Like so. If you don't have double-sided sticky tape, just use whatever glue you've got that works best for you in this situation. So yeah, double-sided sticky tape. I'm going to use glue on the borders, so this is fine for this. Really press that down. Right, let's try and bring this up. I do have my tweezers somewhere. Okay. Fold that over, fold that over. Do this one. I think again, I was just thinking I'm working on a nature journal, so like that's very much in my mind. And I have done an Edith Holden inspired page in here already for part of this challenge. The only problem with double-sided sticky tape is you need to get it stuck in the right place quickly because it's very hard to then maneuver it. And now we have a lot of that blue showing, which I really don't want. So I'm wondering if I should just trim the page or let's just ink it. Let's just ink it up. There we go. I didn't want to trim the page because we've got this lovely image on there. It's not exactly straight, but there we go. Now, as I said, we now have gaps in between these, just little gaps, big enough for what I want. You know what? Let's hold this page down while I'm working on it anyway. So now we have, again, I've cut out some die cuts from the Eco Dyed fabric. And I want to stick those around the border. But again, I just want to stick part of it down. And I'm inking this up. So do that. Just on the edge. As a border as well. Okay, and we're going to do the side. You will notice these aren't quite large enough to do all the way around, but that's not a problem because I have something else that's going to go in the corner, in the corners. And again, just stick this down, leaving some space. Try and get this kind of in the center. Need some space, please don't glue it everywhere. So there should be just a little tuck, do you see? Just underneath these. And then one over here as well. Look at that beautiful, like, eco dyeing pattern. So just along here. So yeah, doodling is another sort of technique I want to maybe have a go at this year. I'm always fascinated, and it always looks really therapeutic, like meditative is the word I think I'm looking for. It always looks very relaxing. Let's just cut that there. Okay. Oh, forgot to ink this one. Like so. Yes, I want to give that a go. I mean, you would think doodling should be quite easy, but oh my gosh, the skills people have with it and the things they do, I mean, it's just amazing. So I also have these die cuts. Now, again, if you don't have these die cuts, it really doesn't matter. You can just cut paper. I'm missing one. You can just cut paper. I should have 4. Hold on, guys. So yeah, if you don't have die cuts, that's fine. You can just, I need to round these. I don't know if this will work. Oh, it does. Cut some cards in a triangle shape, or yeah, you can just cut them out. So these are going to go in these corners, which now I've cut that, and that didn't need cutting, did it? But I've done it. So again, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry. I'll just ink that up even more. So it's given me a photo frame effect with all these borders and frames around and the flower in the middle. Like so. Okay. Just hold that down, turn this around. Yeah, much more neutral than the last page. And it just covers up the fact that they aren't long enough on the sides. Hold on, need that more there. Like so. It also adds a little bit of extra interest. Like so. Okay. All right, now that already looks pretty. I could literally leave it like that and add a word if I wanted. But what I want to do is add some interest. So I had this beautiful Tim Holtz die cut lady. I thought she was quite cute, but I need to put other things on first. So I also have some Tim Holtz flowers, and this is why I have left the borders as is, because I am going to add things down inside poking out. I just have lots of plants and things. Also have some mushrooms, which will look cute there. So I'm layering it up, guys, and by using the borders as tucks, I can layer up the different things. I don't like that one. I've just got a load of little Tim Holtz bits over here. Maybe I want this one instead. No, I don't like that one. I wonder about this one actually. It's great geranium. And then a leaf behind it. Mushrooms. Or instead of that mushroom, do I add a little label? And we could put the number on the label, couldn't we? I don't like the blue though, but I have other labels. So let's start sticking these down. I'm not gluing the whole thing. And this is where to go to? Where I have tweezers. Need tweezers, Belle. That's going to go like that. There is a slight border there, so realistically, let me show you, there's a slight border just inside here too. Or you can put a little stamp in there just to add a bit of interest as well. Yeah, so this is why I've left the borders, guys, so that I can place or not borders, it's why I've left the gaps, so I can place bits in between and get that dimension that I was looking for, whilst also giving it the feel. Move that stamp up a little bit. Oh, it's already stuck, that's all right. The feel of I want that larger mushroom. Nope, I like this smaller one. Yeah. So that can go in there like that. I'm going to have one of my labels. Just wondering. I mean, I've got plain circular ones. Like so. Oh, I've squished the mushroom. Okay, let's stick that down and then I can stick the mushroom onto it. So yeah, layering up all the different things. We are going to put the number on there now whilst I remember. So this is day 17. So yeah, we're going to do that now while I remember. Little paintbrush. Let's rub on, and there's the 7. There we go. So we've got 17 on there like that. I need to remember that I'm going to place her down here. She can have her arm out there, but be under all of this, unless she's going to be right under here. No, I want her underneath that one, like so. We have a little bee, which could be quite cute. Also have, say it with me, butterflies, because I'm using a lot of butterflies. That's too bright. I have some paler ones. Oh, I have a little red, this little red piece here. So I'm going to also use that. I'm just going to ink around it. And then we can get her stuck down. Just there like that. Yeah, we can get her stuck down. Just like that. She's going under. You have to go under there. Under there. But then on top of that one. So I haven't stuck her all the way down either, which means that I can still, should I want to, go in and, oh my gosh, why pick a plant bell that's attached? Still stick more plants underneath, which I may do. Hold on. We've got this one now. Let's think how I feel about that. Oh, I quite like that as well. I've got some ivy. Let's see what I think of the ivy. I always forget to punch these bits out on this one. So that could go all the way down into there. And then go up there. I think I like the ivy better, guys. It kind of blends a bit more, which I like. Just going to ink the edges a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom bit first and then get this stuck down, and then I can play with the rest. So I'm going under her like so. So it just sticks out a little bit. Stick her arm down again. And then I can glue this bit down. Just like that. So yeah, just like that. I'm wondering, like I've got another little mushroom here. I could cut it, yeah, because it's got a little bit of red on it, and I quite like the fact that we've got bits of red and pink. So I want to put this third mushroom down there too. Just picking up on all of that. And we've still got, if I wanted to put stuff here, I could here. If I wanted to put it under there or under here. There's lots of places that I can still put things. I have these little die cuts to collect. I think I want it in recorded. Oh, specimen. I mean, it kind of blends, doesn't it? It does kind of blend. I'd need it on something better. No, I don't think I'm going to use one of those. I am going to use one of these though, because I like the rub-ons. I'm going to use the specimen one because it's already kind of ripped off, so I might as well use that. Let's work out where I need it now. Maybe across here. Okay. Like so. Specimen. And then maybe another number. I like this, like 0 with the 59 in it. I do like that. So let's try that too. And I completely got rid of the 59. Oh, well, that's no good, is it, Belle? I mean, seriously, it came off my hand. Let's try and put it back on. Because it's on my finger. Right, no, that's not working. Okay, then, that's fine. We don't need that one. Let's have a look at a different one instead. So I just feel like I want a third little something there. Figure 3. Let's have a look. That's too big. Okay, we're just going to leave that then. We're going to have that like that. Now, I have obviously got some words. So, I was wondering, first step in a journey, she was so perfectly alone. I like that one. Do you know why? I'm going to cut off the to find and just have the she was so perfectly alone, because I think it's lovely being in the garden and things by yourself, just in nature, going for a walk, sitting out in it, just, yeah, I think it's just lovely. Could have that down there or across here. She was so perfectly alone. I feel like it needs to be somewhere here, maybe, guys. I don't know if I like that there, but I feel like, because realistically I think I would like it up here, but it's very, very light, so maybe if I ink it a bit more I'll prefer it. Okay, and it can tuck under those a little bit. She was so perfectly alone in her garden or on her nature walk, and she liked it because you know, she did. I still wonder if I want, like I've got some of these little half plants that could pop out too. Down there. Is it too much? And we've still got the butterfly if I want to use a butterfly. Do I want a brown one to add a bit of difference? Let's see if I like that. Under there. No, I feel like green works better. So I'm going to cut this one and we're going to use this one. And that's going to go under there. So we've built it up with our borders and frames. And I just like how having the different borders has meant that I can tuck things in between. Let's add this little bit too. Just there. Yeah, I wanted it layered, layered, layered. Now the only thing I need to decide, guys, is if I do want a butterfly or not. I mean, we have butterflies. I don't think it needs one. I don't think it does. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is day 17, and this is my page for borders. I really love how it's turned out. We still have tuck spots under here, still tuck under here, over here, 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 and all the way around here as well as here if I wanted to tuck any more in. But I don't think I need to tuck any more in. I think it's perfect as is. But yeah, that's it for day 17. Borders, guys. This one felt much more me. I still love this one, but this one feels much more me. So anyway, I need to make sure they can close actually. I need to make sure I go in and sort that out afterwards. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and to check out the links if you are interested in taking part. And don't forget to put in the hashtag Junk Journal January, and I keep adding 2024 just because there's lots of out there that's been going for a few years. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.